All right, everybody, here's the quick scoop. I'm in the process of making dinner for my family. It is very possible that I could miss the tip because I want to be sure that I get my wife and my family taken care of. It's the Indiana Fever and the Dallas Wings. So if I suddenly go to a break, that is why. She asked me to make dinner. I want to be sure that I take care of that. We're close to tip off. Tell me in the chat who you guys think is going. Wait a minute. When did this get up here? When did this get up here? Ah, the heck with it. Leave it. All right. It's a Fever in the Wings from American Airlines Center in Dallas for the second time this year. They played two in the United Center. They're playing two in Dallas. And versus the Fever this year, Paige Beckers has averaged 24 points in two games. It's Arika Gumbawali, Haley Jones, Lisa Gesselsotter, Paige Beckers, and JJ Quinterly. They'll match up against Sophie Cunningham, Natasha Howard, Aaliyah Boston, Kelsey Mitchell, and Ari McDonald. And we're just about set to go from Dallas. Indiana favored by 4 coming into this game. They'll go navy blue for Dallas, top and bottom, with the white numbers trimmed in lime green. Indiana goes with the white uniforms, top and bottom, with the navy blue numbers and lettering. Stephanie White will again match wits against Chris Koklanis. And in a couple of possessions, I'm going to bolt out of here and finish taking care of my family. So y'all stand by with me. Gessel Soda will take the center jump against Aaliyah Boston. Here we go. Ball tapped in the backcourt, and it's controlled by Ari McDonald, who had a big game on Wednesday when she dropped 27 points. McDonald off to the right. We're at American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas. Mitchell to Boston at the free throw line. Boston turns and faces. Right side Mitchell, up top Boston. Boston on the drive to the free throw line, finds McDonald flying into the lane. Scoop layup, no good. Boston the rebound. They'll try again. Out to Cunningham. Right side Mitchell. Dump low right Boston. Boston backs in on Gieselsorter, and Gieselsorter comes up with a steal. 9:25 left in the first quarter as Gieselsorter brings it up. Quinterly has it up top. Quinterly on the walk to the right. At the right side, Haley Jones. Jones turns and looks. Dallas is playing without a couple of key players, one out for the season with an injury. Ogunbowale hands back to Jones. 4 to shoot. 3, 2, 1. And Quinterly steps all the way in. Floater. Good. 2-0 in favor of the Dallas Wings. 9 minutes left in the first. McDonald brings it up. McDonald off to the right. Out front, Kelsey Mitchell. Over the top pass to Boston at the free throw line. Boston turns and faces. Now finds Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell on the fly. Drop pass, Natasha Howard. She lays it in. What a pass from Kelsey Mitchell, and we're tied at 2. 8:38 left in the first quarter. Jones has it in the front court. Up top to Gieselsorter. Gieselsorter holds and looks. Now finds Haley Jones. Jones on the move to the right. Bounce pass Paige Beckers. Beckers in the right corner. 10 to shoot. Over the top pass to Jones. Jones flying in. A pitch out. Gieselsorter's 3. Rimming, no. And the rebound snatched by Sophie Cunningham. Saves it to Boston. Back comes the Fever on the push. Natasha Howard finds Mitchell in the right corner. Kelsey Mitchell on the drive into the lane. Lays it up, no good, and a foul called. And this is where I'm going to step away for a few short minutes. So stand by with me, folks. Let me make sure my wife and family are taken care of, and I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. How many slices would you like, honey? How many slices would you like? Okay. Jeez. All right. All right. Thanks for being patient, folks. It's 11-8, 11-9 as Beckers hits 3 big free throws. Everybody's taken care of. Everybody's gotten their dinner, myself included, and we're back to play. In the front court is Ari McDonald. McDonald on the drive to the free throw line, all the way to the hoop, throws the shot up, no good. Follow Boston, no. Rebound on the floor, taken down by Paige Beckers, and a chance to tie. Outlet pass to Quinterly. Right down the lane comes Yerin to the hole. Scoop layup missed. Ball volleyballed around and comes down to Natasha Howard. And Howard got fouled by Beckers. And if it seems like I'm out of breath, I am. All right, that sends us to a timeout. 4:51 left in the first. It's the Fever 11 and the Wings 9. Kenneth Clark is our first chatter of the night. Thank you, Kenneth. Let's go Fever and win tonight. Absolutely. Okay. I'm going to take care of filling this up with my iced tea. And I'm going to run back out and get some water while we're at an official timeout. Hold on, folks. Oh, man. All right, back to business. 11-9 in favor of the Indiana Fever. They trailed. Well, they went on a 9-2 run, and then a 5-0 run by Dallas got them back in this game. And that's where we are right now at 9 apiece. Fastest to 300 points and 100 assists in WNBA history. 400 points and 100 assists. Paige Beckers and Cynthia Cooper. Caitlin Clark again out until August 12th. So another couple of weeks. So she will be back in the lineup after this road trip. This season, Paige Beckers, the only player in the WNBA to rank in top 10 in points and assists. The right groin still a problem for Caitlin Clark. Let me know in the chat, should they shut down Clark for the remainder of the season? I know they need her. I know they need her offense. That is, again, they need her presence on the floor. Tell me what you need. Tell me what you think in the chat. Boston has it out front. Now places to McDonald. McDonald on the drive to the right. McDonald circles. Now finds Boston. Boston fakes and travels. She slid her pivot foot before she could make her move. Callie Greenshields is in the house with us. What's up, Callie? 2 turnovers early for the Indiana Fever. Now, the last time they played in Dallas, Indiana got out to a 20-point lead. The Wings came all the way back, grabbed the lead, but then the Fever wound up winning by 8. Fever have won 3 in a row coming into tonight. Here's a Yeru 3. Nope. Rebound, Natasha Howard. DJ Carrington also on the floor. It's Carrington, Yeru, Beckers, Ogumbawale. And they play it to the right corner for Lexi Hall, and it's out of bounds. Let's set your lineups. Let's set your lineups for you as we have Beckers, Jones, Ogumbawale, Yeru, and DJ Carrington. That pass tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Dallas. 4:09 left in the quarter. Kenneth Clark says, yes, shut her down until the playoffs. I think you should, because you don't want to bring her back too early. And then she pops the groin again and she winds up missing the playoffs. Sydney Colson on the floor for the first time for the Indiana Fever. She joins Lexi Hall, Aaliyah Boston, who comes up with a steal. Hands it to Lexi Hall. Hall on the fly in the front court. Hall all the way. Lefty layup is in off the glass. 13-9. 3:50 remaining in the first quarter. 10 points in the paint early for the Indiana Fever. Beckers has it out to the right. Gets it back in the right corner. And now a steal by Boston. Hands to Colson. Colson getting up in the front court. Colson stops top of the circle. Finds Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive. Backs up. Now comes back to the right. Gets around Yeru. In the left corner, out front to Boston. Boston pitches the right corner, Lexi Hall. She comes up shooting for 3. Nope. Long rebound, Natasha Howard. Bangs into Yeru with a fake. Steps around Yeru and lays it in. 15-9. 6-point lead and 3:15 for the quarter. DJ Carrington on the fly. Runs into Colson and a foul. It'll be called on Sydney Colson. That's her first. Fever 15-12 coming into this game. Dallas 8-20. 2 fouls on Indiana, 3 on Dallas. And Colson, indeed, the veteran from Texas A&M, picks up the foul. What game am I doing tomorrow? It's a toss-up. I'm looking at the Speedway 25 in Bristol. That free throw good for DJ Carrington, making it 15-10. DJ Carrington in her 4th year out of Baylor. Carrington takes a deep breath, shoots the second one, rimming good. The other game I'm taking a look at is Houston and Boston, because they're locked in a good series this weekend for possible playoff positioning. 15-11, 3:09 for the quarter. Damiris Dantas on the floor for the first time, and the Wings come up with a steal. They run ahead to Hines Allen. She lays it in. It's a 2-point game. 15-13. Natasha Howard has the front court to the right. Howard's been taking a lot of threes lately, but they have been timely. Lexi Hall in the right corner. Hall to the right wing. Now finds Howard. Howard on the move to the left. Now finds Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell stops, pops, hits it. 17-13, favor of the Fever. 2:35 left in the first quarter. I'm probably going to be taking a lot more breaks tonight, but I still will be interactive with you guys throughout the breaks. Here's Beckers with a foul line jumper. It's good. Paige Beckers is 5. 17-15. Back to the front court comes Kelsey Mitchell. Out front, Natasha Howard. Howard hands it off to Lexi Hall. Lexi Hall on the drive. That pass is tipped and stolen by Ogumbawale. 3-on-1. Ogumbawale to DJ Carrington. Tie game. $17 and 2 minutes left in the first. Sydney Colson has it in the front court off to the right. Colson backs up for 3. Splash! Sydney Colson with her first points of the game. And with 100 seconds left in the first, it's 20-17 in favor of the Fever. Indiana 2 for 5 from 3-point land. The Wings are 0 for 3. Yeru has it out front. She'll try a 3 from straight on. Rimming, no. Rebound, loose ball foul on Damiris Dantas over Maisha Hines Allen. Maisha Hines Allen will head to the free throw line in her 8th year from Louisville. 1:30 left in the first. Fever 20, Wings 17. And now substitutions coming on both sides. Allen's free throw, good. 20-18. And now for the first time, we see Tierra McCowan, the 7-year veteran from Mississippi State. You all like when I tell you what colleges and countries they played? I think that's an important piece of information. What do you guys think? Let me know. Allen again, rimming no. Rebound taken down by Natasha Howard. 3-point lead, 1:25 left in the first. Here's Lexi Hall with a 3 that's blocked out of the left corner, and Quinterly comes up with it. Quinterly, Carrington, Hines Allen, Agumbawale. And Agumbawale comes up shooting at the right of the key. No good. They get the offensive rebound, pitches it back out to Carrington. Carrington goes underneath to Maisha Hines Allen, goes up, scores. Tied at 20. 1 minute left in the first. Right back come the Fever. They want to run. Here comes Mitchell on the fly. Left baseline. Reverse layup is in. 22-20 in favor of the Fever. And back come the Wings. Wings lead the league in scoring coming into tonight and rebounding. McCowan has it off to the right. Backdoor cut to DJ Carrington. Flips it off, and it's stolen by Howard. Natasha Howard on the fly in the front court. Howard fakes. Back to Lexi Hall. Hall in the right corner is Mitchell. Mitchell holds and looks. They punch it low to Howard. Howard, low right. Outside Mitchell, 3-pointer from the right. Short. Rebound taken down by Maisha Hines Allen. Outlet pass Agumbawale. Agumbawale on the fly. Steps through. Lays it up. No, but a foul called, and Agumbawale shoots a pair. So worst case scenario, this game will be tied at the end of 1. It's what I'm looking at. It's what I'm predicting. 22.2 left in the first. Agumbawale, in her 7th year out of Notre Dame, averaging 16 points even coming into tonight, drops the first one. 22-21. I kind of tinkered with the setup a little bit. Hope you all like it. Agumbawale tries again. Good. 22 all. 19 seconds left in the first. Indiana 0 for 1 from the free throw line tonight. The Wings are 8 for 9. That's why they're in this ball game. Mitchell dancing on the dribble off to the right. Mitchell on the approach. 3-2, a backup 3. Rimming no. Colson the rebound, and that's the quarter. Done with 1, and I'm going to take a pizza break. Your score, the Wings 22 and the Fever 22. Let's pause for this timeout. 22 all as we enter the second quarter. And nice to have you guys with us. One of those, this is one of those kind of broadcasts where I did all of the pregame prep for, got my notes and my rosters and everything. And I thought I had done all of my graphic prep, but I didn't. But everything is updated now, and we're ready to get back to work. Here we are. 22 apiece as we get ready for the second quarter. This just reminds me of to make sure I have everything done and to put it in a list. The next time we'll be with you will be Sunday when the Fever continue this 3-game road trip in Seattle. Here's Becker's baseline jump. Got it. And the Wings are back in front by a pair. 24-22 and 9:40 remaining in the second quarter. Harry McDonald back on the floor. She had 27 big ones in the win on Wednesday night against Phoenix. Dantas has it on the right. Comes baseline and comes up shooting and hitting. Damiris Dantas ties the game at 24. 9:25 remaining in the first half. J.J. Quinterly off the screen from Maisha Hines-Allen gives it back to Allen. Hines-Allen with a 20-footer. Good from the right of the key. She can shoot from out there. It's a 2-point lead, 26-24. 9:08 left in the first half. Harry McDonald in the front court off the Timpson screen. McDonald back to Dantas. 3-pointer left wing. In and out. Rebound, DJ Carrington. Wings playing fast and free with nothing to lose. Here's Quinterly in the right corner. Out front to McCowan. Hands to Carrington. Carrington on the drive, right of the lane. Throws it up, and we get a foul underneath. The foul will be charged to Dantas. That will be her first and the first team foul. Maddie Westbeld not playing tonight for Dallas as they have it back in play. Hines-Allen on the right wing, on the drive, and on Timpson. Spins in the lane and shoots it up no good. Damiris Dantas picks off the rebound. Chance to tie for the Fever. 8:35 for the half. Dantas has it out front on the move to the right. Finds Sophie Cunningham. Cunningham on the drive into the lane. Had her pass picked off, but it comes to Lexi Hall, who comes up firing, missing. Rebound, McCowan. Wings ball with a 2-point lead and 8:20 for the half. Maisha Hines-Allen in the front court finds Beckers. Beckers guarded by Sophie Cunningham. Beckers to the foul line, comes up shooting in and out. Rebound, McDonald. Again, a chance to tie for Indiana. McDonald across into the front court. McDonald on the fly, right of the lane, goes all the way underneath. Ball is free. And we finally have a jump ball. (26-24), 8:02 remaining in the first half of play. The tip is controlled, and we get a lane violation against Indiana. Yeah. Aaliyah Boston checks back in for the Indiana Fever. No, she won't. She won't. She didn't make it to the table in time. So let's set your lineups for you. For the Wings, it's Quinterly along with Hines-Allen, McCowan, Carrington, and Beckers. Beckers has it left of the circle. Beckers left of the lane. Fadeaway shot left of the lane. No good. Rebound poked out of bounds. Belongs to Indiana. Once again, a chance to tie for the Indiana Fever. And speaking of your Fever, they have Timpson along with McDonald, Aaliyah Boston, Lexi Hall, and Sophie Cunningham. Here's Lexi Hall to the free throw line. Left corner McDonald. She comes up shooting for 3. Rimming no. Ball tipped. Taken down by Quinterly. And now Dallas with a chance to extend on a 2-point lead. Quinterly goes up, had a shot blocked by Boston, cleared by McDonald, chance to tie again. They run ahead to Cunningham, flying in, lays it in, tie game. 26 apiece and 7:10 remaining in the first half. Paige Beckers across into the front court. Beckers works off the McCowan screen, plays it right side to Carrington. Carrington goes over the top into McCowan, and it's tipped and stolen. Timpson brings it up ahead to McDonald. McDonald on the fly. She traveled. Love that flick of the wrist from Mary McDonald when she's passing to her teammates. And sometimes that's all it takes. 26 apiece, 6 fast break points for Dallas, 4 for Indiana. 6:52 remaining in the first half. Carrington flips it in to Gieselschulder. And now they hand it to Beckers. Beckers strolls across the timeline into the front court. Beckers on the move to the right. Beckers turns and faces against Timpson. They got a mismatch somewhere. If they find it, in the corner is Ogunbowale. They dump it low to McCowan, and we get an offensive foul. Ogunbowale didn't believe the calls. Neither does McCowan. 26 all, 6:36 remaining in the first half, and McDonald trots it up. Out front, Chloe Bibby, who's on the floor, the rookie out of Maryland. Here comes McDonald on the fly. Or that's Mitchell flying in, lays it in with a left hand, tied at 26. Indiana back in front, 28-26. Yes, I am rusty. Paige Beckers dribbling in the right corner against Chloe Bibby. On the drive in from the left, out to Ogunbowale. Ogunbowale steps back and fires from 13 feet and shoots it in. That's her first bucket. 6:05 left in the second quarter. Now they run ahead to Sophie Cunningham, hands to McDonald. Backdoor Cunningham flying to the hole, lays it in. 30-28. The Fever lead by a deuce. They've led by as many as 7. Beckers goes over the top into Carrington. She missed the layup, and the rebound to Leah Boston. Hands to Kelsey Mitchell. To McDonald on the right wing. McDonald driving in from the left. Out to Bibby. 3 from the right. Splash! Chloe Bibby with her first bucket. And timeout Dallas. The Fever back up 5. 33-28. 5:38 remaining in the second quarter. And I wonder if we're going to have some trivia. Tonight because Callie always comes prepared with trivia. 5:38 left in the half. I'm going to step away for a brief moment, check on the family. We'll be back. 33-28 Fever back after this timeout. All right. Sunday, we go to Seattle for a 3 p.m. tip. And then Tuesday, we go to Los Angeles for a 10 p.m. tip. And we'll have both of those games here on the channel. I hate eating in front of you guys, and I know that's very wrong of me to do. Tonight I was just plain hungry, but I will do better. I promise you guys I will do better. Aaliyah Boston, 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 steals tonight. It's always a new category where she's helping the team. It was assists a couple of nights ago and steals tonight. 5-point lead, 33-28, 5.5 for the half. Paige Beckers off to the left. Beckers comes up shooting foul line, short, foul called, and Beckers shoots a pair. Ari McDonald with the foul. That's her first and the team's second. Dallas yet to commit a foul in this second quarter. First free throw by Beckers rolls in. What's for dinner? Pizza. Wife says, "Can you fix us a pizza?" I said, "Certainly," and I went and fixed the pizza. Simple dinner tonight. Second free throw good. 33-30. 5:25 left in the first half. McDonald to Aaliyah Boston, left of the key. Aaliyah Boston standing dribble, works it right of the lane, drives it on Giesel-Soder, and Giesel-Soder says, "No soup for you." Dallas has it, looking to cut it to one or tie with a long one. Quinterly on the fly, front court to the right. Quinterly, we get a foul out front. That's not Quinterly on the floor. That is Isaiah James, the rookie from North Carolina State. Rice and beans with chicken and cucumber salad. Something I may have to try. I'm going to start cooking a lot more here at home. And speaking of cooking, I have an assist to ask for you guys. I'll tell you in a minute. Beckers foul line jump, good from the left. Paige Beckers is cooking. She's got 10, and the lead is 1, 33-32, 4:50 for the half. McDonald out to the left, gives it back to McDonald, back to Boston, left of the key. Boston backs in on Giesel-Soder, fakes, out to Bibby, 3-ball left corner, splash! 6 quick ones for Chloe Bibby off the bench, and it's 36-32 in favor of the Fever. 4:35 left in the first half. On the right wing is Haley Jones. Hands to Beckers. Beckers dancing on the dribble right wing against Chloe Bibby. Beckers steps back and fires. No. Rebound tipped. Out of bounds. Goes to Indiana. What actually happened, I just caught that was a loose ball foul. A loose ball foul against Isaiah James. And now the Fever have the ball up 4 and 4:20 for the half. In the front court is McDonald. Boston hands to Kelsey Mitchell. Back to Howard. Dump underneath the Boston. Double fake. Shoots it in. 6-point lead for the Indiana Fever. This has been their biggest lead has been 7. Asia James has it in the corner. James on the drive in from the right. Fakes. Drives again and lays it in. Good fake by Asia James. 38-34. Indiana by 4. Sophie Cunningham off to the left. Dump low left. Natasha Howard turns and fakes. Howard bangs into Haley James. Swings the hook shot up. It's no good, but a foul called. And Natasha Howard shoots 2. Howard in her 12th season out of Florida State, providing a defensive presence for the Indiana Fever. Welcome to the team, Chloe Bibby. They officially signed her to a contract. That's wonderful. And it's so good to see that for Chloe Bibby and for Ari McDonald. Because remember, Ari McDonald was signed to a 7-day contract earlier in the year with Clark out with an injury. Free throw good for Natasha Howard, making it 39-34. 3:43 left in the first half. The 12-year veteran from Florida State prepares her second free throw. And Chloe Bibby has already paid dividends just as McDonald has. Second free throw up, second free throw down. 40-34, 6-point Fever lead. 3:35 left in the first half. Paige Becker's in the front court, plays it to Agumbawale off to the left. Agumbawale, 18-footer from the left, no good. Rebound snatched down by Aaliyah Boston. Outlet pass Mitchell. Mitchell on the fly, drops a bounce pass Natasha Howard, flying to the hole, lays it up, no good, but a foul called on Beckers. And Howard shoots two more. Or do they call that on Haley Jones? Oh, they call it on Haley Jones. And that's her third foul. The Fever benefited with DeWanna Bonner leaving. I agree. And Haley Jones is wondering, how the heck is that my third foul? 40-34, Fever by 6. Howard's free throw, good, 7-point lead. This equals the largest. Howard gives the ball a spin. Second free throw up, missed it. Rebound, Giesel-Soder. Hands to Beckers. Beckers in the front court. 3:15 for the half. Giesel-Soder has it out front. Haley Jones on the left wing. Jones turns on the dribble. Now finds Agumbawale. Back to Jones. And an offensive foul. If that's on Haley, that's number 4. It is on Haley Jones. It is on Haley Jones. That's her 4th foul. Haley Jones has 4 fouls. So I expect them to start someone else in this second half. Mitchell, right wing 3, short. Rebound chased down by Giesel-Soder. They have it 2-on-1. Agumbawale with a bounce pass to James. She shoots it in. 41-36. How many threes will the Fever hit tonight? Got 4 so far. 2:40 for the half. Cunningham off to the left. Cunningham backs up, stops and starts. Out to Natasha Howard. Howard on the move, right of the lane. Now comes back outside. 8 to shoot. Aaliyah Boston, top of the circle to McDonald for 3. Splash! 44-36. 8-point Fever lead. This is the largest. 2:20 remaining in the first half. Paige Beckers dancing on the dribble left wing. Stops, pops, got it again. She's got a dozen. Paige Beckers is cooking in the first half. Here's McDonald on the fly. Got tripped. Foul called. And we may have a review. So we'll take a break. 2:08 remaining in the half. If you have any questions you want to ask, get ready for our halftime fan chat. That's at the half. 2:08 for the half. 44-38 in favor of the Indiana Fever. And I'm going to pause for a timeout. 2:08 left in the half, 44-38. Fever lead by 6. They've led by as many as 8. And something I'm going to do with this scoreboard, because I know the scoreboard is ahead of the action. There's a service I'm going to implement that'll allow me to track the score, so we can continue to do it in real time. What do you guys think? Should I go with that, or should I stay with what I have here? I can't wait to see the next matchup between Caitlin Clark and Paige Bueckers, with Clark completely healthy. With Caitlin Clark completely healthy. These two are going to be the two biggest stars in the league going forward. Free throw good for Kelsey Mitchell, 45-38. And you know it's got to be killing Caitlin Clark not to be on the floor. Second free throw good, 46-38. 8-point lead against pressure. They have it in play to Bueckers, and Bueckers trots it up. Sophie Cunningham will meet her defensively. Bueckers in the front court, standing dribble between the circles. Kills the dribble, plays it to Agumbawale. Out front, Gisela Soder with a backdoor to Agumbawale, flying to the hole, had it blocked, but a foul called, and Sophie Cunningham shoots 2, and Cunningham says, review it. Now they're deciding. $151 left in the half. Agumbawale's free throw is good. 46-39. Excuse me. Agumbawale again, good. Agumbawale won a national championship at the buzzer for Notre Dame while she was at Notre Dame. McDonald in the front court between the circles, pounding her dribble with the left hand. Off the screen comes Cunningham. Her three-pointer is missed. Back out to Mitchell. What in the world's going on here? Okay, feed is back. We're back to business. Paige Bueckers in the lane. 13-footer, rimming. Good 4-point game. 120 for the half. McDonald back the other way in the front court. 15 for Paige Bueckers. Aaliyah Boston has it now to Mitchell. Mitchell backs up on the dribble. 10 to shoot. Howard off to the right. Dump low right Boston, and a foul called on Maisha Hines-Allen. And that's their first in the last 2 minutes. Aaliyah Boston to the free throw line to try to extend the lead. 1:05 left in the first half. The third-year player from South Carolina drops the free throw. 47-42. They'll be shooting free throws, the Fever will, for the remainder of the period. Lexi Hall in, Sophie Cunningham out. Second free throw up, second free throw down. 48-42. 6-point lead, a minute for the half. Bueckers hustles it up, drops a bounce pass to Hines-Allen. Allen holds the ball off to the right, hands it to Agumbawale. She comes up shooting right, left baseline, no good. Rebound, chase 4 out of bounds. Stays with Dallas. Yeah, stays with Dallas. $14 to shoot. They have it in play to Gisela Soder. Hands it off to James. To Bueckers in the left corner. Over the top pass into Gisela Soder. On the cut comes Maisha Hines-Allen, and a travel. With 40.9 left in the first half. Why is my thing glitching? Doggone it. All right, 35 seconds left in the half. Back to business. Mitchell out front finds Boston underneath, and it's stolen. 27 seconds left in the first half. Hines Allen hands it to Agumbawale. Agumbawale dancing on the dribble out near the timeline. Gisel Solder turns and hands to Agumbawale. Over the top, Gisel Solder. Right side, Hines Allen. She comes up shooting for three. That's a brick, and the rebound taken down by Aaliyah Boston. 5 seconds. They got to hurry. 4, 3. McDonald on the fly. McDonald driving in. Lean in, flip. No, and that's the half. We were tied after one. They're up. The Fever are up 6 right now, seeking their 4th consecutive win. Our first trivia question of the night. Who's the fastest player in the league to reach 200 points, 50 rebounds, and 50 assists? I am fastest player in the league to reach 200 points, 50 rebounds, and 50 assists. Who am I? I have an obvious guess, but I have the feeling I'm wrong, and I'm going to say Caitlin Clark. We'll find out after the break. 48-42 in favor of the Indiana Fever. More trivia, more fan chat. Drop your questions. Let's have a chat, shall we? Fanatics fan chat after the timeout. All right, 6-point lead for the Indiana Fever, 48-42. I thought it wasn't CC. That's my only guess. That's my only guess. 200 points, 50 rebounds, and 50 assists. Fastest player. Oh man, I'm stumped. I want to think about it. That was my only guess. Let me think about it. I don't know. Hmm. Wait a second. Wait a second. It is Caitlin Clark. Paige Beckers reached 250 assists, but not 50 rebounds. It's CC. I'm almost doggone certain of it. I challenge that. I challenge that answer, Callie. And in fact, I'm going to search it right now. All right, I want to be sure I read the. Let me read the question again correctly. Fastest player in league history to reach 200 points, 50 rebounds, and 50 assists. Hey, 459 Buster is with us. It is Paige Beckers. She did it in 11 games. She did it in 11 games. Little research, and I got a. And now my wife's peeking in on me, going, "Ha ha." I was wrong. It is indeed Paige Beckers. I'm looking in this camera. I'm wrong. It was Paige Beckers. And welcome back to the floor, Cameron Brink. After being out for over a year. Welcome back, Cameron Brink, to the floor also. So throw me your questions. What kind of questions do you have for me on a Friday night? This is not, I would say this right now, this is not my best broadcast, but I'm here. I'm showing up. I'm doing everything I needed to do to help bring this to you guys and also help my family. But the answer is Paige Beckers. She did it in 11 games. I gotta lay off the sweet tea. I've been drinking a lot of it. Let me take a breather. I'll be back in about a minute. Rose Beckers. 48-42 our score. The Fever lead the Dallas Wings at the half. Max Clamage is in with us. Dadgummit. I don't know why I'm so out of sorts tonight, but I'm here and I will continue to be here. Let me see if I can get a few more people to tune in. I'm going to send this link out, and I would appreciate it if you guys would do the same. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. I have an idea. Yep, that's what I wanted. Why don't we do a raid, folks? Why don't we do a raid? Before becoming the Dallas Wings, this team originated where in 1998? More trivia. 1998. 1998. No, it's not them. It's not Utah. Hmm. All right. While I'm thinking about that answer and wrecking my brain, why don't we take a look at some halftimes? Why don't we take a look at some halftime scores around the W? The Mercury and the Dream are doing battle in Atlanta. Atlanta leads that game by a count of 58-42 at the half. The New York Liberty and the Connecticut Sun doing battle, and Connecticut has the lead by 7 at the half, 44-37 in Connecticut. And it's the Golden State Valkyries and the Chicago Sky doing battle, and it's the Valkyries that hold the lead in that game. It's a tie game. Boy, I'm really out of sorts tonight. I am sorry about that. 37 apiece is the score in that game. All right, from earlier, the Reds beat the Braves 3-2. The Cubs shut out the Orioles 1-0. Bottom of the sixth in Philadelphia, the Tigers lead the Phillies 3-0. The Brewers all over the Nationals 9-2. They're in the bottom of the fifth. The Royals lead the Blue Jays up in Toronto 5-1. The Astros have a 1-0 lead over the Red Sox. They're in the bottom of the sixth. It's the Cleveland Guardians over the Minnesota Twins 2-0. They're in the bottom of the fifth. Yankees lead the Marlins 3-0. They're in the bottom of the fifth. Giants over the Mets 2-0, bottom of the fifth. Rays trail the Dodgers 2-0. They're at the end of three. And they're still batting in the top of the first. And am I reading that right? The Rockies trail the Pirates 9-0. Ay. Later on, the White Sox take on the Angels in Anaheim. The Cardinals go to San Diego to take on the Padres. D-backs and Athletics from Oakland at 10:05. Rangers Mariners at 10:10. That's another game we will keep our eye on. And that finishes our scoreboard review of the night. Here in Dallas, it's the Wings trailing your Indiana Fever by a score of 48-42. Now I'm going to try and get this trivia question right, doggone it. Before becoming the Dallas Wings, this team originated where in 1998? Not there. Not there. No, it can't be. Okay, Callie, I give up. Who is it? Where do they originate? How do you all like the new setup? I took an old idea and improved it a little bit. I still may do some tinkering with it, but I like how it is so far. And I think this is the one I'm going to stick with. The only thing that will change will be in the middle of the teams and games I'm hosting. But let's do a raid here for our buddy Rising Rhino. Use the hashtag. Hashtag, Brian. Snowman Raid. And we'll put the link right here. And there you go. Let's do a raid. Let's have some fun. Let's do a raid because he has the Winnipeg Blue Bombers and the Toronto Argonauts. And I believe they have started. CFL is a very guilty pleasure of mine. Okay, he's just getting started. We are going to get started with the third quarter. Here's one of my favorite underrated broadcasters, Ron Thulin, longtime voice at TNT and TBS. Now he's doing his thing with the Dallas Wings. Love it. Starters on the floor for both teams. Paige Beckers leads all scorers with 15 points. She's 5 of 9 from the field, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Ten points in the second quarter. And the Wings have it as we begin the third. Beckers, Quinterly, Yeru on the floor for the third quarter as Haley Jones is playing with 4 fouls. That ball tipped out of bounds. Gaso Soder and Agumbawale will begin the third quarter. Back in play, they have it to Quinterly. Over the top pass to Beckers on the right wing. Now to Yeru at the top of the circle. Fakes at the free throw line. 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot. They're not going to get a shot. That's a 24-second violation. So now the Fever have it. It was Detroit. I was thinking that, and I didn't say it. It was the Detroit Shock. To the free throw line, Boston comes up shooting, missing. Rebound, Natasha Howard, a one-handed pick-off. Gives it back to McDonald, now to Howard. Right down the lane, shovel pass, Boston shoots it in. 8-point lead, 50-42. There's a new person. Who can we raid? Kenneth, who can we raid? Beckers comes up shooting out of the corner. No good. Rebound, Ari McDonald. McDonald on the fly into the front court. McDonald stops, pops from left of the lane. Good, but wipe it out. There's an offensive foul on Ari McDonald. Good play by Leah Boston diving to the basket. And as Howard made her penetration, Boston dove to the basket and got the hoop. Quinterly standing dribble outside right. Quinterly on the drive to the free throw line. Fakes, lean in, flip, short. Rebound, Natasha Howard. 8-point lead for the Indiana Fever. 8:40 for the third. Natasha Howard in the front court. On the drive, on Yeru. Reverse layup, short. Follow Boston, no. Yeru picks off the rebound. Hands to Quinterly. Quinterly spins and comes across into the front court. Outside right. Over the top pass to Yeru at the top of the circle. 3-point stripe. On the left wing, Giesel Soder. Dump low left. That pass kicked out of bounds. Yeah. Thanks a lot, man. Let's raid Dr. Delay, shall we? Let's raid Dr. Delay. Because he needs some love. All right. Let's raid our homie Dr. Delay. He popped in what we were doing. Right down the lane comes Maisha Hines Allen. She shoots it in. 50-44. 8:18 left in the third. McDonald in the front court to the top of the key. Between the rings. Left side, Natasha Howard. Howard holds and looks. Hands it to Mitchell. Mitchell gets free. Works her way to the free throw line. Backs up top of the circle. 8 to shoot. Mitchell off to the left. A standing 3. Short. Rebound, Yeru. 7:55 left in the third. A chance to cut it to 4 or 3 with a long one. Yeru out front. Fakes a 3. Drives in on Howard. Goes up. No. Rebound underneath. Aaliyah Boston comes out with it. Aaliyah Boston to McDonald. A 3-ball from the left corner. Splash! 53-44. Now the Fever have their biggest lead at 9. With 7:28 remaining in the third. Quinterly waves everybody away. Dallas yet to hit a 3-point goal tonight. Beckers leans in. Missed the flip. Rebound taken down by Aaliyah Boston. Outlet pass McDonald. McDonald in the front court, standing dribble outside right, dump low right, Natasha Howard. Howard works her way right the lane, dump underneath to Sophie Cunningham, goes up, got fouled, no call. Rebound taken down by Quinterly, ahead to Agumbawale. Agumbawale on the fly, stops left of the key, comes up shooting, around and out. Rebound Yeru. Yeru tied up underneath, and a jump ball. All right, let's have some fun. Let's do a raid with Dr. Delay. And show him some love with the hashtag Snowman Raid. All right, folks. Thank you, Kenneth Clark, for the suggestion. There's the link, and off we go. Let's go rate him. Let's go rate him. And the tip is controlled by Aaliyah Boston. Outlet pass McDonald. Here they come on the fly. That pass underneath is stolen by Beckers. Beckers back the other way, right to left. Agumbawale right wing. Out front Beckers. Beckers holds and looks. Turns on the dribble. Now out front to Hines Allen. They dump it low for Yeru. Yeru trying to save it. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with Dallas. They'll have 12 to shoot and 6:35 remaining in the third quarter. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give him a visit right now. Baseline right. Quinterly looks to come in. Over the top pass into Yeru. Fakes the handoff to Quinterly. Now has a 3-point stripe. Yeru turns out to Beckers. A 3 on the way. No, but 3 free throws coming up. Yeah, that's Dr. Delay I'm hearing in my ear in the background. First free throw by Beckers is good. This is the second time she's gotten fouled on a 3-point shot. 53-45. Oh, come on. 16 for Beckers. She shoots for point number 17, and she's got it. 53-46. McCowan in, Yeru out for the Wings. 7 of 7 is Beckers from the free throw line. That's why they're in this ball game. Has been the free throws. The third attempt on the way. Good. 6-point lead, 53-47 and 6:20 for the third. On the right wing is Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell standing dribble. Works off the Boston screen, and Boston whistled for an offensive foul. Twelfth turnover against Indiana. This is McCowan holding right of the circle. Hands to Beckers. Beckers pounds her dribble with 8 to shoot. Chased out near the timeline. Hines Allen holds and looks. Now starts her move into the lane. 13-footer. Rimming, no. Rebound tapped and saved by Howard. Hands to Boston, who leaves it for McDonald. McDonald across into the front court. Out front, Mitchell. Mitchell holds and looks to Cunningham on the left wing. Cunningham works off the Howard screen. Over the top pass into Howard against McCowan. 9 to shoot. McDonald in the right corner. Fakes on Carrington. Drives right baseline and comes up shooting, missing. Rebound Beckers. 5:25 left in the third as Beckers brings it the other way. Beckers in the front court. Picks up her dribble right of the key. Dump low up to Carrington. And Natasha Howard says, get it out of here. Back come the Fever up by 6. Mitchell, 3 from the left. Bang! And the lead back to 9 with 5:08 left in the third. That pass tipped underneath and stolen by Howard. Howard comes across, tipped out of bounds, stays with the Indiana Fever, and that brings us to a timeout. And I can type this message coherently to Dr. Delay and company. 4:56 left in the third. It's the Fever by 9, 56-47. All right. Do this for him because it's all about us small YouTubers. If you want to, yeah, small. It's all about the good YouTubers growing together. We all want to grow together. We'll check in on the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros later on. Fever and wings going on right now. Yeah, Dr. Delay just recognized us. Oops. Okay. All right. Showing him some love. And Callie Green Shields with another trivia question. During the 2020 to 2024 seasons, who was the Wings' top scorer? Arika Agumbawale. There's my guess. Arike Agumbawale. 56-47, 454 remaining in the third. Fever trying to win 4 in a row. Caitlin Clark was busy signing autographs and jerseys and all kinds of stuff, and the kids get so excited. You know what? I'm going to be totally frank. If she were to sign a jersey, I'm going to get me a Caitlin Clark jersey. Okay, that's just it. That's just it. I am just going to get me. I'm going to break down and get me a Caitlin Clark jersey. And if I ever find myself at a Fever game where I'm not in the press box and she signs my jersey, I will fanboy out. That's just it. Boston has it out front as we get back to play. Mitchell to Boston at the free throw line. Boston drives right to the lane, finds Mitchell, 18-footer, splash. Kelsey Mitchell getting in the act, 58-47. And 4.5 remaining in the third. Paige Beckers trots across the timeline into the front court, works off the screen from Hines Allen. Allen has it out front, dump low to McCowan. She's got a layup. Oh, I was right this time. It is Arike Agumbawale. I'm learning a lot more about WNBA basketball. Boston's free throw line jumper missed. Rebound taken down by Howard. Out to Colson. Colson fakes twice on Beckers. Out front to Boston. Back to Colson. Colson on the fly. Out to Lexi Hall. 3-ball right corner. Splash! 61-49. And Beckers, who came off that screen, was slow getting up. She is up. She is walking. That's good. Probably just had the wind knocked out of her. That'll bring us to a short timeout. 61-49. The Indiana Fever lead by 12. This is their biggest lead of the night. Only one foul has been committed in this third quarter, and that has been committed by Indiana. That was a straight-on guess, Callie. 20 to 2 in the 2020 to 2024 season, the Wings' top scorer. She was the face of the franchise. Oh, I saw what happened to Beckers off the screen from Boston. She got hit in the hip. And it took her a bit to get up. She is up and she is walking back the other way. And now they're going to take a timeout to look at Beckers. 3:49 left in the third. 61-49. The Fever lead by 12. This is their biggest lead of the contest. And Beckers is hurting and hurting bad. I want to say it's her right hip where she was coming off the screen. And I like what the players are doing there. They're covering her up while she's in front of the camera, while she gets treated and everything. I like that. Agumbawale out front plays it to Haley Jones, who's back on the floor. DJ Carrington on the left wing. Carrington on the drive, gets to the free throw line, stops, dumps it underneath to McCowan. She goes up, no, but a foul call. And McCowan shoots a pair. McCowan in her 7th year out of Mississippi State, all 6'7" of her. Oh, it is the right hip. It is the right hip that they're looking at on Paige Beckers. McCowan's free throw is good, 61-50. .332 left in the third. The second attempt on the way, good, 61-51. 10-point lead, 3:28 left, third quarter. Howard has it out front, right down the lane she goes. A pitch out to Hall, a three from the left corner, no good. Rebound fought for underneath, taken by Howard. Her flip shot in the lane is no good. Dantas has her shot blocked, and the Wings come out with it. That ball poked out of bounds. Whose ball? It's the Wings' ball. .313 left in the third, 61-51, Indiana. They lead by 10. They've led by as many as 12. DJ Carrington has it between the circles. That ball tipped and stolen by Colson. 2-on-1. Ahead to Mitchell. Flying in. Throws it up. No good. Expected contact. Didn't get it. Back comes Dallas the other way. Haley Jones drives in. Shoots it up and in. Haley Jones with her first bucket of the game. And the lead's down to 8. 61-53 and 2:45 left in the third. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with my own scoring device to do it in real time because the scoreboard I see on the screen is ahead of me. Mitchell's foul line jumper, splash. 63-53. 2.5 of the third. Quinterly out front to McCowan. On the right side, Agumbawale. Agumbawale chased in a double team by Dantas and Mitchell. Finds McCowan. McCowan on the drive into the lane. Shoots it up and in. McCowan with 3 quick points here in the third. 63-55. 2:12 for the third quarter. Here's Sydney Colson on the drive. Out to Dantas. 3 ball on the way. Booyah! Damaris Dantas getting in on the long distance fun. 66-55. Indiana 7 of 18 from the field in this third quarter. 4 for 6 from distance. 66-55. Ball on the floor. Stolen by Hall. Lexi Hall flying in. Lays it in with the right hand. Coach Kokanis is looking for a foul. Not going to get it. 68-55 with 100 seconds left in the third quarter. Quinterly off to the right finds Agumbawale directing traffic against Sydney Colson. Agumbawale standing dribble. Now makes her move to the top of the circle between the rings. Agumbawale on the fly. Down the lane. Shoots it up. Nope. Dantas the rebound, but a foul called, and Agumbawale will shoot a pair. With 1:25 left in the third quarter. And what happened on that play, DJ Carrington was looking for a foul, but she ran right into Haley Jones, and Lexi Hall was picking pockets. Free throw by Agumbawale is good. The Wings have yet to hit a 3-point field goal tonight. The second attempt on the way, good. 68-57. 1:20 left in the third quarter. Colson comes across to Bibby. Bibby picks up her dribble, finds Mitchell in the right corner. Mitchell on the drive, creeps down the right baseline and shoots it up, no good. Ball on the floor. Mitchell comes out with it, out to Bibby for three from the right. Rimming, no. Rebound, scrambled for, taken by DJ Carrington. A minute to go in the third. Agumbawale with a three from the left wing. Long rebound chased down by Damiris Dantas. Hands to Lexi Hall. 50 seconds. Out front, Mitchell. Mitchell standing dribble left wing. Pitches out to Colson. Under 47 seconds for the third. Here comes Mitchell on the drive and a travel. 14 turnover for the Indiana Fever tonight, but the turnovers have not led to any points off turnovers. 45 seconds left in the third. Quinterly in the front court. Works off the double screen. Stands left. Drives in from the left. Goes all the way and shoots it up no good, but a travel. .37.5 remaining in the third quarter. Fever have it in play to Colson. 6 turnovers this quarter for Dallas. Here's a three by Dantas. That's no good. And DJ Carrington, the rebound. Carrington on the fly. Spins right of the lane. Comes up shooting. Rebound taken down by Colson. 15 seconds for the third. Colson standing dribble. Out to the left, near the timeline. Mitchell has it now. 7 seconds. Now 6. Now 5. Mitchell flying in. Lays it up. No, but a foul called. And 2 free throws coming up for Sydney Colson. Correction, no free throws for Sydney Colson as of yet. 5.6 left in the third. They have it in play to Mitchell for 3 and a foul on Carrington with 3.5 left in the third quarter. If there's anything you all think I can add to make the broadcast better, let me know in the chat. 3.5 left in the third. Kelsey Mitchell to the free throw line. Free throw number 1, score it. 69-57. 3.5 left in the third. I have a new intro to the channel that I will drop tomorrow. 17 points for Kelsey Mitchell, 8 in this quarter. Free throw on the way, good, 70-57. In play to Quinterly, 2-1, and Quinterly will let it go from three-quarter court. No good, and that's the quarter. Done with 3, and the Fever stand 10 minutes away from their 4th straight win. They lead the Dallas Wings 70-57. I know there's another buddy of mine that's on the air right now. And that's Pure Adrenaline Sports. So let's go check him out. Oops, if I can spell adrenaline. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to have some time with my wife after the game. Well, I got to check in on Boston and Houston because that lead in the West Division has slipped down to 3 games. It was 7 at one point. I still think they're going to win. I still think Houston's going to run away with that division. I also think if they see the Blue Jays in the playoffs, which I'm hoping they do because that's my call, it goes the distance. Yep, he's there. I'm going to drop him a greeting, and then we're going to take his channel. We're going to raid him. When I drop these channels in the chat, folks, please do me a favor. Go show them some love by subscribing to their channel, liking their video, and using the hashtag Snowman Raid. That's what I ask, because I want to support everybody that we raid. I want to support everybody that we raid. We still stand 3 subscribers away from 1,900. Oh, come on, Arku. Don't come in my chat cussing. What's wrong with you? What? He said, "What in all types of blue hell is the best sounder?" Well, first of all, thank you to my buddy Chris Bass for providing it, and to my wonderful producer Cole Johnson, who the mad scientist who gave me the skills that put it together. Let's use a different hashtag this time. All right, we're ready to go to the fourth quarter. I'll wait for him to acknowledge me, and then once he does, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun. All right. Here we go. Fourth and final quarter. The Fever have it. Colson has it out front. Colson out front to Dantas. 8 to shoot. Chloe Bibby had the ball poked away. 5 on the clock. Bibby to Dantas at the free throw line. Comes up shooting. Rimming, no. Rebound taken down by Isaiah James. James outside right. Shoots the 3 and hits it. It's a 10-point lead, 70 to 60. That's their first 3-point field goal of the night. Colson holds right of the lane, looking for help. Dump low right, Dantas against Haley Jones. Dantas, fadeaway shot in the lane, rimming out. Rebound, Maisha Hines-Allen. Beckers brings it up. Chance to cut this lead back down to single digits. And a foul called underneath on Demiris Dantas. All right, folks, go rate my buddy Pure Adrenaline Sports. Let's show him some love. Let's show everybody some love that we're associated with. We want to help everybody grow and everybody succeed doing this. 8:59 for the ball game. Foul line extended right. They look to come in. They come in, play to Paige Beckers. Beckers has it outside right. Had the ball poked away, stolen by Bibby. Hand off to Sophie Cunningham, flying to the hole, lays it in. 72 to 60. 8:48 remaining. JJ Quinterly roaring right back in on Lexi Hall. Lays it up, no, but a foul called, and Hall shoots 2. All right, I started my 5-year career with the Charlotte Sting before moving to the Indiana Fever. I was once Miss Indiana basketball. Who am I? Oh, good question. More trivia. These are some brain benders, man. JJ Quinterly to the free throw line. Quinterly, the rookie out of West Virginia, shoots the first one. Good. 72-61. 8:45 for the ball game. The second attempt on the way, good. 72-62. 10-point Indiana lead, 8:40 remaining. They're looking for 4 straight wins before we go to Seattle on Sunday. Sydney Colson on the fly, front court to the right with a wraparound dribble against JJ Quinterly. Colson pounding a dribble off to the right. Dump low for Dantas. Goes up. Had it blocked by Jones. Cleared by Quinterly. Racing back the other way to McCowan. Flying in. Shoots it up. Nope. Rebound, Sophie Cunningham. Hands it off to Colson. Long baseball pass down court. Stolen by Quinterly. Quinterly flying the other way. Finds Beckers. Beckers with a jab step fake on Sydney Colson. Beckers at the foul line shooting. Hitting. 19 for Paige Beckers. And it's an 8-point lead, 72-64, 8:08 left, and a timeout call by Stephanie White. This is only the second timeout that she's had to use. 8:08 for the ball game. Fever 72 and the Wings 64 on the Indiana Sports Hub. I'm taking a lot of notes as I do this broadcast tonight because I want to make this better for you guys. I want to make this better as I go along and as I get everything together for me. All right. How about a Major League Baseball scoreboard update? And we'll just do the games in progress. It's the Tigers leading the Phillies now 4-3. They're in the top of the 8th inning. Brewers over the Nationals 11-4 in the top of the 7th. Royals beating up the Blue Jays 5-1. They're in the bottom of the 8th. They're in the top of the 8th. The Red Sox have tied the Astros at 1. Yankees over the Marlins 6-4 in the top of the 6th. Twins and Guardians tied at 2. They're in the 7th. Giants and Mets. Giants lead that game 3-1. Bottom of the 7th in Queens. And the Dodgers over the Rays 5-0. They're in the top of the 6th in Tampa. They're in the top of the 3rd in Colorado. And it's all Pirates 9-1. A 9-run first inning. And that is your Major League Baseball scoreboard update. It's an 8-point lead for the Indiana Fever, 72-64. And speaking of Boston, we're going to Boston for some quick updates. Carlos Correa, as you all may know, has been traded back to Houston. They're going to the bottom of the 8th in Boston, tied at 1. So we are going to peek in on that one. Update from Boston: 1 run, 7 hits, 1 error for the Astros. A run on 4 hits and 3 errors. Oh, doggone it. It's on Apple Plus. Dadgummit. All right. Since it's on Apple Plus, we'll do the thing. Ready to get back to business here as the Fever look to make it 4 in a row. Fever have it moving left to right as Avery McDonald brings it up. They lead by 8 with 8 minutes left. At the free throw line, Boston. Boston turns and looks against Maisha Hines-Allen. Boston turns again with a dribble, now picks it up, plays it right side to Lexi Hall, 5 to shoot. Lexi Hall works off the screen, 2 to shoot. Left wing McDonald for 3. Splash as the shot clock goes dead. Lead back to 11, 75-64, and 7:35 left. Fever scored 107 points on Wednesday night. That's their high for the year. On the move to the right is Haley Jones. Now finds Beckers. Back to Jones. Flying to the hole. Lays it in and a foul call. And Jones will shoot 1. Let's go back to the trivia question. I started my 5-year career with the Charlotte Sting before moving to the Indiana Fever. I was once Miss Indiana basketball. Who am I? Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Started my career with the Charlotte Sting. A lot of players I got to look through. Jones's free throw is good. Lead back down to 8. 75-67, 7:20 for the ball game. Across into the front court is McDonald. Ari McDonald picks up her dribble, plays it to Aaliyah Boston right of the key. Boston holds and looks on the move to the left. Now spins down the lane in on Allen, and Allen took it away from her. It's out of bounds, belongs to Dallas. September 9th to 11th, Blue Jays versus Astros. That is one I will do. That's a series I will follow. And Callie, I hope you follow it with me. Give us a little playoff preview. Quinterly brings it up. 7 minutes left. Quinterly in the front court. Ball chopped at by McDonald. Haley Jones able to gather it in. Jones on the move to the right. Looking for Beckers. Can't get it to her. Jones spins down the lane in on Sophie Cunningham. Shoots it up. No good. Ball rebound down underneath and a loose ball foul against Dallas. Callie, is that in Texas or is that at the Sky Dome? Either way, I'm doing that series in full. Natasha Howard looks to comes in to Ari McDonald. McDonald across into the front court, 6:40 remaining. At the free throw line, Aaliyah Boston. Boston turns and looks, gets people out of the way. Boston has it on the move to the right, back left Howard. Howard on the drive, left baseline, gets Jones out of the way, comes up shooting, missing. Rebound, Sophie Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham looks to come back out, and it's stolen by Beckers. Drops a bounce pass to Hines Allen as Allen trots it across. Hines Allen in the front court, finds Haley Jones in the right corner, dump low right page Beckers. Beckers goes up, had the ball stripped, able to get it back to Asia James. A left corner three try is an air ball, and the rebound comes down to Natasha Howard. Thank you for the compliment, Callie. I really want to do better and make this channel grow and have more fans come in that love old school play-by-play. They dump it low to Boston, and it's stolen again. And now a loose ball foul against Indiana. And is that Hines Allen who's down? That is Maisha Hines Allen who is down. Oh my goodness. And she's holding her, I think she's holding her left ankle. The 8-year veteran from Louisville brings us into a timeout. Let's see what happened first. Because she was holding her shoe from she stepped on Aaliyah Boston's ankle. She stepped on Aaliyah Boston's foot. Ouch. Oh my goodness. I hope that young lady's okay. I really hope she is okay. All right, we'll get an update on her when one is available. It's in Toronto. It's in the Sky Dome. It's in the Sky Dome. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. 7:07, 7:07, and 3:07, all Eastern time. It's at the Sky Dome. Thought so. It's at the Sky Dome. Thanks for confirming. I forgot to turn it off, Sonia. I forgot to turn it off. That's on me. Whew. Okay. And yes, Callie, I also call it the Sky Dome. It's not Rogers Center. It's the Sky Dome. Just like I still say Washington Redskins and not Washington Commanders. Ugh. Oh, man. I just popped the daylights out of my neck. Yeah, Hines Allen immediately grabbed her ankle. All right, Dallas ball down 8, 5:50 remaining as Beckers brings it across. On the left wing is Gisel Soder. Holds and looks with 12 on the shot clock. On the right side is Haley Jones. Low right, Beckers. Beckers turns right baseline against Sophie Cunningham on the drive. Steps back, lean in, flip, right free throw line jumper. Good. 75-69. 5:25 remaining. 22 points for Paige Beckers on the evening. Harry McDonald has it. Mitchell underneath the Boston. She shoots it in. Lead back up to 8. 77-69 and 5:10 left. Haley Jones on the move to the left. Fever's biggest lead has been 13. Paige Beckers on the left wing, guarded by Sophie Cunningham. Beckers fakes left baseline, nothing moving. Out to Giesel Solder for 3. Rimming, no. One-hand pick-off by Natasha Howard. Outlet pass, Ari McDonald. McDonald in the front court, on the drive, into the lane, fakes, got stripped, foul called. That foul is charged to J.J. Quinterly. And Ari McDonald will shoot a pair. McDonald in her 5th year out of Arizona. I incorrectly kept saying her 4th year. This is her 5th season out of the University of Arizona. The Wildcat delivers short. Lead stays at 8, 77-69. Free throw number 2, got it. Lead is now 9, 78-69, and 4:45 remaining. Quinterly across into the front court. Over the top pass to Beckers on the right wing. Bounce pass Haley Jones. Jones, 3-point stripe to the right. Jones turns on the dribble against Natasha Howard, flying all the way in, gets Howard out of the way, and shoots it up no good. Rebound, Aaliyah Boston. Ari McDonald brings it across into the front court. McDonald a standing dribble against J.J. Quinterly between the rings. Left side, Mitchell. Mitchell runs over Giesel Solder. Here's a 3 by Mitchell. That's rimming no, and the rebound taken down by Paige Beckers. It was Asia James who crashed to the floor. Beckers gets Sophie Cunningham out of the way. Right corner, Quinterly for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. And the rebound taken down by Aaliyah Boston. Outlet pass, Ari McDonald. McDonald in the front court. McDonald on the drive. Finds Cunningham. Punch pass underneath and an offensive foul on Ari McDonald. Eighteenth turnover against the Indiana Fever tonight. The Wings have committed 14. Two timeouts left for the Fever, 3 for Dallas. 3:50 remaining. Plenty of time for Dallas to come back and get this one. Indiana needs a couple of defensive stops. Here comes Quinterly. Left of the lane jumper. Rebound underneath, taken by Kelsey Mitchell. Hands to McDonald. 3:40 left. McDonald across the timeline into the front court. McDonald, a standing dribble against J.J. Quinterly, works off the Boston screen. McDonald has it between the circles out front. Right side, Mitchell. Mitchell to the free throw line. Howard, lean in, flip. Yes! .325 left and a timeout on the floor. 80-69. The Indiana Fever lead by 11. Oh, shucks. I'm trying to... never mind. I was going to take a look at that game, but I won't be able to get the feed for it. Okay. Who's the mystery person, Callie? I started my 5-year career with the Charlotte Sting before moving to the Indiana Fever. I was once Miss Indiana basketball, and the person is... Because I truly don't know. All right, they've gone to the top of the 9th. Man, Kansas City is just drilling Toronto. 8-1. And they're in the top of the 9th at Skydome. Meanwhile, the Yankees, unfortunately, are leading the Marlins 6-4. They're in the top of the 8th inning. It's an 11-point lead for the Indiana Fever, 80-69. And the Fever coming into this year or into this game, averaging 84.3 points per game. 8 points on the night for Agumbawale. Here's Beckers on the drive to the free throw line. Out to Haley Jones, a three from the left. Rebound, Gisa Solder shoots it in. 9-point lead with 3 minutes left. They're going to the bottom of the ninth. And it's still tied at 1 in Boston. McDonald standing dribble between the circles and a whistle underneath against, I think it's Gisa Solder who picks up the foul. Foul line extended right. They look to come in. They come into fever. McDonald on the right wing. McDonald on the drive. Spins on Quinterly. She chopped it away. Out to Aaliyah Boston. 2 to shoot to Sophie Cunningham. Lays it in at the shot clock horn. 82-71. 2.5 left. Gisa Soder for 3 from the left. Rimming, no. Rebound chased down by Natasha Howard. McDonald has it out front. 2:10 remaining. On the right wing is Boston. Boston holds and looks. Now finds Mitchell. Mitchell flying in. Throws the shot up. No good. Rebound Howard. A pitch out to Cunningham. Left corner Mitchell. Fakes. Finds Boston for 3. Nope. Rebound Quinterly with 1:55 left. Tipped away and stolen. Here comes Mitchell flying in from the left. Lays it in. It's a 13-point lead. Or do we get a foul called before the basket? Well, we have a moment. Let's look at some other action around the W. Now, the question is here, are they going to count the basket? They should. Sparks and Storm and the Lynx, Sparks and Storm coming up next. Golden State leads Chicago 61-56. They have 5:19 remaining in the fourth quarter of that game. Okay. They are going to count the baskets. 84-71. They haven't wiped it out yet. Now I'm hearing one of my cats meowing. I think that's Pumpkin. Yeah, I think Pumpkin's going to go see Mama. Oh, that's what happened. They didn't roll the clock. They didn't roll the clock. That's what happened. I might be canceling a lot of subscriptions over the weekend. 145 left. Quinterly with a wraparound dribble, flying in, lays it in. 80. They took the basket off the board. They took the basket off the board. 82-73, 135 left. Aaliyah Boston outside left. Boston turns on the dribble, looking for help, hands it to Mitchell, 9 on the clock. Mitchell, standing dribble out front, 5 to shoot. Over the top to Howard, right of the lane, 2 to shoot, and an offensive foul on Natasha Howard. You had to see that one coming. All right, they're in the bottom of the ninth. Winning run on second for the Red Sox. (82-73), 9-point lead. Back comes Quinterly. Out front, Giesel-Soder, 18 to shoot, 112 on the big one. Giesel-Soder picks up her dribble, holds and looks against Boston, drops it to Beckers, foul line jump, in and out, rebound McDonald. A minute to go, and it looks like the Indiana Fever has this one in the book, and they'll make it 4 in a row on this winning streak, and we get a timeout. Now, wait a second. There we go. Okay, I thought I had it. I did that already. Oh, nope, not going to do it. I'll just watch it from afar. 57.9 left in the ball game. 82-73. The Indiana Fever lead by 9. Well, what do you know? Stephanie White. There's the answer. The question was, I started my 5-year career with the Charlotte Sting before moving to the Indiana Fever. I was once Miss Indiana basketball. Stephanie White. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Fever lead by 9, 82-73. Sophie Cunningham to pull the trigger at the timeline. They come in playing with Aaliyah Boston, 15 to shoot. Lee Yeru in the ball game now. Mitchell has it out front. Mitchell on the fly, down the lane, shoots it up, had it blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Fever with 9 on the shot clock and 49 and a half seconds remaining in the ball game. It was Quinterly who got the block shot. They look to come in to Mitchell. A backup 3. Splash! And that's your ball game. Kelsey Mitchell with 23. And that's the game, folks. Their 11th three-point field goal and a foul called underneath with 38.1 left. Arika Gumbawali once again defensively held down by the Indiana Fever. I couldn't give too many clues. I understand. I don't know why I didn't think about Stephanie White. Free throw good for Asia James. Azia James. I keep pronouncing her name incorrectly. I am sorry about that, folks. 85-74. James tries again. Good. Ogunbowale in 26 minutes, a little over 26 minutes, 1 for 6 in field goals. But the Indiana Fever will make it 4 in a row. McDonald off to the left. To Howard on the right wing. Steps through. McDonald's 3. Booyah! The nail in the coffin. 20 seconds left. 88-75. The Fever will make it 4 in a row as we head to Seattle on Sunday. Here comes Asia James. Had it poked out. I keep saying it wrong. Azia James. She had it poked out of bounds with 14.1 left. Another good call, Snowman. Thank you very much, folks. I appreciate you. There's 2 out in the bottom of the ninth in Boston. Yeru backs up for 3, knocks it down with 9.9 left. and they don't have to do anything. They'll get it across into the front court, and this ball game's over. The Indiana Fever put another win in the book, and they defeat the Dallas Wings by a final of 88-78. That's 4 in a row for the Indiana Fever. They move to 16-12 on the year as they go to Seattle to face the Seattle Storm, and then to Los Angeles on Tuesday night to face the Los Angeles Sparks. Thumbs up for the Fever with this victory over the Dallas Wings. Your final one more time. The Indiana Fever 88 and the Dallas Wings 78. Next time we'll be with you will be tomorrow as we'll come to you from Bristol. And we'll have the battle at Bristol baseball style. Reds and the Atlanta Braves are also peek in on the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox. And then we'll triple it out with the Toronto Blue Jays and the Kansas City Royals. And then next WNBA action we'll have will be Sunday as the Indiana Fever travel to Seattle to take on the Seattle Storm to try to make it 2 in a row in Seattle. Your final one more time. Fever 88 and the Wings 78. The preceding has been a presentation of Snowman Sportsnet, a division of Snowman Multimedia. That's it for now. We'll see you all tomorrow with some baseball. Good night and God bless everybody.